Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Right, a bit about me in brief. I'm David. I'm a truck driver by the trade, and I want to tell you what happened Friday. Oh, if you hear some noises, that's the bird in the hallway, and I've got dogs on my lap. So if you hear some snorting or groaning, it's not me or my stomach. And you got one walking around thinking he's going to get on my lap in a minute, but I've got three on there already. So he might decide to jump up and these might start, so just be in mind that, yeah, whatever. Okay, Friday. I've been working with this company for about 3 weeks now, and first week got back and he said to me, your vehicle's been given to an agency driver. I mean, I'm an agency driver, and you've got this other vehicle. The driver who kept it before he was left, and it was supposed to be in pristine. It was all right. I mean, I was doing a night out in it. I was going to say tramping, but I hate the word tramping because it makes you feel like you're just a tramp. It's a horrible word, and blame Eddie Stobarts for this arsehole bleeding company. But that's a different matter. I don't like them, never have done, never will do, because they basically destroyed the road haulage industry. If anyone doesn't know, despicable, absolutely despicable, and made the wages go poorer and poorer and poorer for us lorry drivers. Anyway, that's not the point of the story. What I wanted to talk to you about is what happened to me on Friday. I think I might shut that door. Can't reach the door, so I have to stay open. So what happened Friday was they said to me, you're swapping your unit into the original unit. And I said no, because they're messing me about. Because it's stressing me out being chopped from pillar to post. And then I phoned the agency, and the agency said, well, you're an agency driver, they will mess you about. But I didn't sign up to do this, messing about, changing all my gear out of one lorry into another lorry. It's a right palaver, because what they don't understand is your home. You've made it clean and tidy. And what's happening is that it's upsetting you, it's annoying you, and it's pissing you off. Well, it pissed me off quite dramatically. And I thought, no, I'm not having it. I'm not going to be pissed about like this. So I said to them, no, I'm not having it. Oh, so we'll cancel your shift next week. So there was no compromise. So they'd rather get rid of a good driver and sod you. Birds are off. Excuse me, I'm going to do something about it. Sorted. Shut the door. Right. So I thought, that means I've got to get all my gear out of one lorry. I've got to mess about Friday evening. And do you know what? The lorry wasn't even back. So they wanted me to start 8 o'clock Monday morning. Do you think this is fair? Do you think you should be pissed about on a Friday night, and swapping you around, and swapping you around at the end of your week when you got to take all your gear out, right? And your lorry you've cleaned and you've made it respectable. You just got it the way you want it to be, and now they're pissing you about. I said no, I'm not having it. So I'm not working next week. So I'm going to find work elsewhere. I want to work for a company that looks after the drivers, not a company that just pisses you about from pillar to post. That's not my way. I'm old school. I care about the job, I care about my work, and I care about myself. And to be honest with you, it seriously pissed me off. I've been doing this nearly 41 years, and I think to myself, these companies, they don't give a flying toss about us drivers, as long as you're a bum on the seat. Why do I feel like this? It's because drivers have got no backbone and no respect and stand up for it. I'm afraid I've got a backbone and I'll stand up for myself and I'll say no when no, I don't agree with something, and that's where I stand up. So yes, it might be detrimental to my own effect and my own income, but I am not going to be pissed about. And the trouble is with these transport companies and transport clerks and transport managers, they know they can get drivers. And if drivers all stuck together, this industry would be great. And you can understand why people do not want to come into the road haulage industry, where you've got companies that don't give a toss. You can earn more filling shelves. That is how poorly paid this job is. When you've got a high street supermarket paying the shop fillers to put the products on the shelf that are earning £5 more than what a HGV driver's got. Us, as a HGV driver, I speak for myself, is a highly skilled job. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of training to be knowledgeable and skillful at this job. Reading the road. You understand what's happening before it happens because you've been in so many scenarios beforehand. So you know what's going to happen, you brake accordingly, take action accordingly to avoid situations. That's when you are an expert at driving. The thing is, there's too many lorry drivers out there. It's just a job to them. They don't care a flipping hoot about the company, the vehicle, the hours they work, none of it. And this is why things are never going to be good in the road hauling industry, especially here in the UK, where companies say one thing and do another. It is a load of absolute BS. But how can things ever improve? Good question, isn't it? I haven't got the answers. But I'll find another job and I'll make sure the company when it employs me is better than the last. Yes, it was a good paid job, £7.5 an hour, but I am not going to be pissed about. Would you be pissed about? Would you let them walk all over you? I certainly ain't, because I've got a principle and I'll stick to that principle. And that on Friday when they told me I thought that is taking the piss. It really is. And I felt myself really annoyed, really pissed off. And I used an analogy that they pissed on my strawberries. And that's how I felt. And I said no. And I'm glad I stick to my guns. Because I said to the bloke, the transport supervisor, I said to him, can't you compromise and that, keep me in the same vehicle all the time? No. We'll put you in the vehicle we want to put you in. Fair enough. I know why it is, because the driver that left this company decided to come back. So they want to give him his old vehicle back. After Muggins here has cleaned it all and made it a better state and condition than it was before. Nah, I'm not going to be used. Not one little bit. I work for a company, but I want a clean cab. I'm not one of these dirty, filthy, flea-bitten drivers that doesn't give a toss. I do give a monkeys, and I do care about the vehicle I'm driving, not only for my own sake, for my family's sake, because I don't want to bring something home that I've been eaten off of me. So, been eating me, I should say. I've been bitten. I've had cabs with bed bugs, black little spiders. Oh, It's absolutely horrific, some of these vehicles. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible job. And I stuck it for 41 years, God knows. And this is the honest truth. When I was a kid, I went down Brimsdown Lorry Park and I said to this lorry driver, I'll never forget it. I was on my push bike. I said, that's what I'll do when I grow up. Do you know what he said to me? Do you really want to do this? I said, yeah. He says, don't do it. You'll regret it for the rest of your life. And you know what? He was right. He was right. God rest his soul. Man with sense. I ain't got none. There you go. HGV driver's nightmare. Being pissed about and stressed out because these idiots in the transport offices don't know what they're doing and they have not got a clue how to keep good drivers. There you go. And no wonder no one wants to come into this industry when you've got arseholes like that running the transport companies. Here we go. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think.